Hey guys, how you doing? Gavin here from Starfresh Personal Training, and today is going to be about resistance training splits. Now, probably up for a bit of contention, bit of debate there, but when I started training, let's just go back a little bit. When I started training, I was following the magazines. I was doing the arm day, leg day, chest day, all that sort of thing, and I did see some results, admittedly, and yes, it does work. If you're a bodybuilder, obviously you're going to need a body part split. But people I train aren't bodybuilders. People I work with don't want to be bodybuilders. And in that case, why would you do a bodybuilding workout? It makes absolutely no sense. It's like giving a workout to somebody who's 50 that you would give to somebody who's 20 who's going to do a bodybuilding competition. They're very different. And most of the people I work with, young and old, okay, massively benefit from a full body split, alright? I'm going to go into that very, very shortly, of how to structure it and how to do it. But if you were training like a bodybuilder, and you're not going to be a bodybuilder, probably stop, guys, alright? You're wasting your time. You're going to end up with, in my opinion, muscle imbalances. You're going to end up being super sore. You're going to end up, getting stuck in plateaus and not being able to move forward, and you're going to spend a huge amount of time in the gym where you don't have to spend a lot of time in the gym. I'm going to talk about that right now. Alright, this is whoever you want it to be, male, female, gender neutral, it doesn't really matter, okay? We've all got muscles, we've all got joints, we're all very, very similar. Physiologically, yes, okay, hormonally we're not, but what I'm going to go through now is splits. So first of all, I'm going to look at body part splits, okay? Now, if you're going to the gym, you want to be going, yes, you want to look good, you want to be able to burn some calories, you want to be able to be stronger, and all those things are really, really good, okay? And a lot of them are aesthetic reasons, and a lot of the times when you want to go into the gym is to look better. There's no doubt about it, but you got to look at the other side as well. Looking better is brilliant, but you got to actually function better as well. Because if you pick up a nasty injury in the gym from doing something really badly, or doing too much of something, you're not going to be able to go to the gym. Therefore, you're not going to feel better, and therefore you're going to put your weight on, all those things. So being safe and being smart is obviously a big thing. Also as well, but like sunburn, okay, you can do too much. You can by far do too much in the gym. And yes, there is such thing as overtraining, but I'm more talking about mentally too much as well. If you're somebody that smashed the gym for weeks and weeks and weeks, all of a sudden you get completely sick of it, and then you don't want to go anywhere. The thought of it just turns you off. Therefore, you're not going to look good. You're not going to function well, and everything else. So it's all about moderation, and it's all about doing things that's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck in a less kind of time as well. That's what it's all about. We're all time poor. We all got other things to be doing, and we don't want to be spending hours in the gym, breaking up all the different body parts and smashing it. Okay, so let's just say I'm going to go for volume. Okay, for you to improve, you need to do volume and a load that's suitable to grow the muscle. So to keep your muscles strong, you need to put a load on them that is probably more than what you're going to do normally. So therefore, you're going to be stronger generally, alright? If that makes sense. So, you wouldn't pick this up all day long to try and get strong, and then one day you got to pick up your luggage out of the back of the airport van, and you pull your back out just because you're not used to lifting heavy weights. And the one time you do it, bang, your back goes and your whole day's spoiled, right? So, anyway, body part splits. Let's just say you're going to break it down into 5 days, right? And you're going to go. We're going to do chest and triceps, we're going to do back and biceps, 2 days, you're going to do legs, 3 days, abs, 4 days, and then you might do cardio 5 days, alright? I don't know, that's just random. So, everyone says, leg day, everyone gets scared of leg day because it's so hard, and what happens is you go in, you absolutely destroy your legs one day. Ouch, next day can't walk, very, very painful. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm not a massive fan, to be fair. I'd rather be able to walk the next day than smash it. Okay, so, or you might go in, you might bust your arms and everything else. But if weight loss is your goal, okay, if you want to look better and everything else and want to, lose a bit of weight and look a bit better, okay, you're not, aside from leg day, if you just go into the gym and doing your arms, you're not burning that many calories. You're really not. and they're quite small muscles. And if you go in and just pound them doing curls and tricep extensions, you're not going to burn that many calories. So your arm day, let's just say, isn't going to be a big calorie burn. So you could spend half an hour, 45 minutes in the gym, an hour maybe, doing arms. And then what you're going to have to do then, you probably feel you need to do some cardio because you haven't actually worked hard enough in that workout, so then you're doing cardio and you're doing weight training. Whereas if you structure it slightly differently, you get a cardio benefit from a weight training session, which means you're going to limit your time in the gym and everything else. So when you want to, let's talk about volume. Okay, if you want to say that you want to get slightly bigger arms, make them a bit more defined, then you're going to need to do volume of work. So you might come in and do 10 sets of arms, all right, and you're going to be super sore the next day. Then you won't train them again for 7 or 8 days, depending on how you're doing it. And then in that I talked about the sort of overload principle with a little chart there where you go down into detraining and then you recover and then you catch it again and go up. And if you do it that way, what you might find, and not always, that the gains that you've made for your arms on day 1 may not be there 5 days later. They may go back to things. So you may be pounding yourself for weeks in the gym and not getting many results. Okay. Also, you're not burning a lot of calories, and you spend a lot of time in the gym, which isn't great. Plus, you're sticking your 5 days, right? And 5 days is a lot. Whereas some people might only need 3 or 4 days in the gym if it's done right. You're going to get stuck with variety as well. You're going to get bored. The elbow only flexes in one direction. Yes, it's different hand positions and everything else, but if you're going in there doing tons of the same stuff, curling and hammer curls and close Zotman curls, you're just flexing the arm, guys. That's all you're doing. And you're not a bodybuilder. You're not there to hit the different heads of the bicep to get the peak of the bicep. That's not what you want. If you're just a normal person that wants to look better and feel better and have all the functionality of what a training program will offer you. So, yes, if you're a bodybuilder, that's absolutely fine. You need it, but you and me don't need that, and we really don't. And you're going to get some really good results by doing it slightly differently. Also, as well, you don't want every day to be walking around in heaps of pain. You're going to be sore after your leg day, you're going to be sore after your arm day, your leg day, your chest day, and your back day. So all week, you're super sore. It's not pleasant. Some people I like a bit of a hum. I like a bit of a, I feel like I've done something. I don't want to be crippled and can't get out of bed. That's not what I want. And it's really painful. So that's the problem with body part splits, in my opinion. And it's hard going. It's not really optimal for what you want, which is losing weight and living a more kind of functional life. If you're hammering your chest, you're gonna without any kind of balance, you're gonna get protracted shoulders, you're gonna get tight pecs, you get your sore shoulders and everything else, and it's not great for you. Not to say it doesn't work. It does work, absolutely does work. But I'm saying you're not a bodybuilder. You shouldn't be training like one. You should be training in all areas, all the time, to be more functional and get the biggest bang for your buck in the gym. So I'm gonna pick on leg day, right? If you're gonna, if we're gonna go for a full body workout, and show you the sort of the differences before it. So let's just say this isn't a typical leg day. I just chucked in 4 or 5 different leg exercises. Now, if you were somebody that goes to the gym and does legs, okay, you pretty much hammer them when you do it. So you might do squats, then you might do deadlifts, and as you know, I'll put deadlifts in leg day. Then you might do lunges, then you might do box jumps, and then you might do hip bucks, alright? At the end of that, you'll be pretty tired, your legs will be pretty sore, and you're going to not be able to walk for 2 days probably if you work hard enough. So, wouldn't it be better, okay, to do the same thing spread out over the course of a week, alright? Because you're still going to get the volume in, you're still going to get the overload in, but you're not going to get the intense sort of pain that you're going to get, alright? So let's just say on Monday we're going to choose squats and deadlifts, okay? So you do squat and deadlift on Monday. On your full body day on Monday. So this is going to be full body. Then, okay, so you could do the same thing for back. You could do chin ups. You could do all the other stuff. All the other stuff on here. So then you would look at, okay, now you don't need, you can do even one if you want, it doesn't matter. So you do your squats and deadlifts, then you're going to go, okay, back, you're going to do a kind of row or a pull down, alright? Then you're going to get your back worked out in one set, okay? 10 to 15 reps, 2 or 3 sets. Then you're going to do your chest. Then you're going to do your shoulders. Then you do your arms. Then you're going to do maybe a bit of abs or core work, okay? So that workout, you could do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, let's just say. But the variety of this workout is massive. So on a Wednesday, it could be a very different workout. It's going to give you different stimulation, different volume, different mind thing as well. So it's not doing the same thing over and over and over. So then let's just say pick on Wednesday's workout, Wednesday there, you could then do lunges and box jumps for your leg component. You could then do a one arm row or an archer row for your back. You could do a press up instead of a bench press. You could do a shoulder press as opposed to side lateral raise. And what you're going to find is that when you start structuring your workouts that way, you have a ton of variety. It's going to burn a ton more calories, okay? Think of that. If you're just going in and working your arms, all you're doing is working your muscles in your arms. That's it. If you go in and approach your workout, we're going to do the whole body, because we use our whole bodies every day. You don't just sit there doing arm stuff. You don't just sit there doing leg stuff. You use your body. You're lifting things. You're moving things. You're walking around. We use our body, all of our body. Structuring your workout in such a way that you use all your body, you're going to get fitter. If you do a workout like this, I promise you, you can tailor it back for your ability, but you're going to feel cardiovascularly challenged at the end of it. It's going to take it out of you. It's metabolically hard. To use all your muscles in one go is going to be tough. You can do this in about 35-40 minutes probably if you do it right. You won't need to do extra cardio. By all means, I'm a proponent of being active on a daily basis because that's what we need. But you don't need then to come into the gym tons and tons of times to do your weights and then your cardio. You're going to get your cardio workout of this. Your Friday workout could be a conditioning type workout where you structure it with box jumps. You maybe do some plyometric press ups. You may as well, you could do some explosive work, lighter reps, a little bit faster. Get your heart rate up that way. You're going to get the cardiovascular effect from it. You're not then going to be stuck to your leg day. You're not going to be in heaps of pain all the time. You're going to get the same amount of volume spread out over the week, and it's going to help you. Your brain is going to be working better because you're not doing the same thing. It's different. You can make it how you want. I mean, at the end of the day, okay, a pulling movement is a pulling movement. There's tons of pulling movements you can do. There's tons of pushing movements you can do, but it's just a push. A bench press could be a dumbbell bench press. It could be a press up. It could be an incline press up. It could be a cable press. They still work the same muscles, right? Depending on what injuries stuff you got as well, you obviously exercise selection is important as well. If you've got bad shoulders, I wouldn't be doing overhead presses and stuff, but you just got to think of it that way. So going back to what I said about bodybuilding splits and full body splits, if you are a normal person that wants to look better, function better, lose a bit of weight, develop your overall strength to be stronger every day and just be better every day, full body workout is going to be it. And if you're not a bodybuilder, don't do bodybuilding workouts. That's what I'm saying. I'm not having a grump of bodybuilding workouts. I'm just saying, guys, you're going to be busting your nuts every single day, an arm day, leg day, chest day, shoulder day. This is far more optimal for you. It's how I train now, how I train most of my clients right now. And if you saw a video I put up about Sam, one of my clients, he's had amazing results with a full body workout. All for his sport and everything else. It's how I've trained another client of mine, Stephanie, who is a White Sox player. It's how I've trained very, very overweight clients. And Penny, who's lost 27-30 kilos right now, full body workouts. None of them are bodybuilders. None of them want massive arms. None of them want massive chest and legs. They just want to be fitter, stronger for a purpose. And if you haven't got a sport, then you want to be fit and stronger just for living, for function, for doing things and having a more active and healthy life and a fun life. There's nothing worse than being stuck on the couch because you can't move. So that's pretty much it for me right now. hopefully I covered it off. Okay, give it a go, have a crack. You know, the only person that's going to tell if it's right or not for you is you. Okay, I can sit there and preach all along, but you need to, you know, find it for you. If you know, have a go at it. That's what it's all about. And find what's right for you, and you might find yourself to be quite liberated after doing a full body workout a couple of times a week, as opposed to the traditional, you know, arms, legs, and chest sort of nonsense. But anyway, there you go. That's it for me, guys. Like I said, it's all about starting fresh here. Okay. Like I say, if you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers, guys.